Other news, first responders, they have been busy after a series of motorcycle crashes all across Tucson. The most recent one happening on the north side.
And that's where we find News 4 Tucson's Isabella Fredrickson, who is live there. And how are things looking at this point? I know this accident happened this evening, but there are others.
Sean, Monica, I'm joining you guys live here on Thornydale, and it's right here where it happened on Thornydale, just north of Ina, where the most recent of 4 separate motorcycle collisions have occurred in the last 24 hours. So far, we do know that 2 of these collisions were fatal. And for that most recent collision happening here on Thornydale, it did cause traffic to shut down for hours, and officials do tell us that it had happened right after 6 p.m. But it looks like crews have since cleared everything up because the roads have since reopened. This was the scene here earlier this evening. You can see the extent of the damage done to the motorcycle. We have reached out to PCSD and we are waiting to hear back about how the crash happened and the condition of the motorcyclist. Now, this wasn't the only motorcycle crash tonight. As I mentioned, there were a total of 4 separate motorcycle collisions in the last 24 hours. Tonight, a man is in the hospital following a crash late this afternoon on Tucson's west side. Tucson police say it happened on St. Mary's Road west of Grand Avenue. Police tell us the motorcyclist was taken to the hospital with serious injuries. And yesterday, a man died following a motorcycle crash on the north side. Sheriff's deputies responded to the collision with an SUV on Orange Grove Road and Shadow Bluff Drive. PCSD has identified the victim as 53-year-old Michael Rivers. We're told Rivers was struck when the SUV was making a left turn. The driver of the SUV, 65-year-old Cindy Ward, did not sustain any injuries and was arrested for causing serious injury while moving. We are told this crash is still under investigation. And finally, the other motorcycle crash in this series of collisions also happened yesterday, just hours before the crash on Orange Grove. PCSD responded to milepost 2 on Catalina Highway near Mount Lemon. 69-year-old Dale Young was found down a steep ravine. We are told he was traveling south on the highway near the base of the mountain when he struck a guardrail and was ejected from his motorcycle. Deputies say he died from his injuries. This investigation in that crash is also ongoing. And we will bring you any information regarding these crashes as soon as they come into our newsroom. Reporting from the northwest side, Isabella Fredrickson, News 4 Tucson.